What's up, guys? For those who don't know me, my name's Alan, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I used working at Six Flags to benefit me in my journey as an entrepreneur. Getting straight to the point, I was reading a book by Robert Kiyosaki named Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I read two versions of the book. I read the adult version, Rich Dad Poor Dad original, and I also read Rich Dad Poor Dad for teens. I took notes on this notebook. This notebook is filled of notes. And something I retained from that is work to learn and not to earn. To be honest, it took me a while. It took me a while to understand that. But once I finished reading that book, I moved on to a book called Managing Oneself by Peter F. Drucker. How that book helped me. It helped me see my weaknesses. So some of my weaknesses that I took knowledge of was that I wasn't good at talking to people. I wasn't good at going up to random people, just talking to them. I was too shy. I was too scared. And another one was I sucked at selling. So at the time, I was starting a social media marketing agency, and I was struggling how to get customers because I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to talk to people. Once I learned that those were my weaknesses, first I went and watched a whole bunch of TED Talks on how to improve communication with people. And then I went through my notes that I took of Robert Kiyosaki, and I read through that quote over and over again, work to learn and not to earn. And then it hit me. Okay, I gotta find a job that's gonna help me talk to people. It's gonna force me to go up and talk to people, and it's also at the same time gonna teach me how to sell. And so it took me a while to find a job. Then I came across Six Flags, and when I was looking at jobs at Six Flags, I was reading the description, and I came across the photographer description, and the description said something like, "Oh, you must go up to guests and take pictures of them." It also said at times we're gonna put you in places to sell those pictures. And I was like, okay, this is awesome, this is great. It's gonna help me learn how to sell, and most of all, it's gonna help me go up to people and get rid of that scariness. Once I first started my first day there, I was super shy. They had me taking pictures of people, and I was scared. I didn't know how to convince people to let me take pictures of them. And then the second part of training was going to the photo booths and selling the pictures to people. So how the photo booths are set up is they're placed at the end of a roller coaster. So when people get off of the roller coaster, they see their pictures automatically. And my job was to sell the pictures to the people. And it was hard. It was honestly hard. One, because I was having trouble communicating with people. And two, because I didn't know how to sell. And so like the first week I was working there, I only had like 40-50 sales, and it sounds like a lot, but in 2 weeks or in a week, that's not a lot. Then over time, after I'd say a month, I got rid of the fear of going up to people, so I got better at talking to people. First, I came up with a script that worked. It really worked. Every person I talked to using that script, I got a picture from. But then after a while, I left that script, and it started becoming a lifestyle. Every person I went up to, I didn't have to follow a script. I just talked to them, and I convinced them to take a picture. And then in the photo booth, instead of having 50 sales every 2 weeks, every week, I was getting like 100 sales, 200 sales every day. So I got really good at not only selling and not only talking to people, but other stuff as well. After a month or two, I started thinking about resigning. But then I realized, okay, while I'm here, I might as well learn something else. And so then I learned how to market. I learned how they market their packages, their pictures, how they market their picture passes, their season pass. I learned how to market. And after that, I moved on to seeing how they treat their employees. And once I saw how they treated their employees, once I started paying attention to how I was being treated, that's when I really wanted to resign. And that is when I resigned. So they paid the employees an average from $725 to $850. I personally got paid $750. And I basically worked like 4 days a week, or sometimes 5 days a week. I only got paid like $200 a week. Not even that, $180 because of taxes deduction. That really got me mad. And once I realized that, I resigned Six Flags because I was like, okay, I learned what I needed to learn. So to recap everything, how I use Six Flags to help me in my journey of entrepreneurship, in a couple steps. Number one, I learned how to sell. Number two, I got over my fear of talking to people, so now I'm way more confident. I can go up and talk to anyone and sell them whatever I'm selling. Number three, I learned how to market. Number four, I learned how to treat my employees whenever I have employees in the future. So those are the 4 main things I learned by working at Six Flags. And if you're still watching this video, I encourage you to work to learn and not to earn for a little bit, because you can learn so many things in just a small period of time that can help you in the future. And you know, I'm just excited for the future, guys. And if y'all are still right here with me, I just want to let you guys know, thank you for sticking around and watching this video. You know, and I'm not gonna ask you to like the video or subscribe. You know, I'm not gonna ask you to do that, but you're welcome to. If you want to, you can do it. But one thing that I do ask you is, please let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram. This is my Instagram, Alan's Lifestyle, or you can DM me on Twitter at Alan's Lifestyle as well. DM me questions, video ideas, things you want to learn, things you want to see. I will make videos on those things. If you want to learn how to make money, how to make easy money from going home and not investing anything, if you want to know which books to read, just let me know. Tell me about video ideas you guys want me to see. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you for watching and see you till next time. Peace.